So let's start with our hands, our wrists. So we'll just roll the wrist in our own direction. So if you show the palm of your hands, you just turn them toward you and keep rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling in this direction, as if you're showing the palms. And remember to keep the elbows up, so as if you are showing the palms to the front and bringing them down and then toward you. Remember, don't need to move the arms too much, because we want to work on the wrists. Keeping the elbows up will help with that. Keep rolling. Okay, nice. Now we have the hands together like this in Pataka, so it's completely straight. All the fingers are together. Fingers together, everything straight, no space between them, and even the thumb will be, even the tip of the thumb very close, and keep it completely straight. So both hands like this. Now we are going to show with this Pataka, the hand in front of you, you put them up, and this is how you show the sky. So let's just do this movement a few times, showing the sky, and then try to see and feel the sky when you do this. The hands should not be loose, okay? Just keep them in Pataka all the time. Do it a few times in such a way that it's not just an imagination, but it's something you can feel in your body. Now, keeping the elbows always up, we just bend this ring finger. So you see, from this bone here, you're going to just bend. So it's not like this. The other fingers should not come. It's like not like this also. It's like this, 90 degrees. Okay, so do with both hands. This is called Tripataka. You can help with the other hand if needed. So just keep these Tripataka hands in front of your chest with the elbows up, and the palms are facing each other, and feel what does that provoke in your body. What is the feeling? And then you can try to turn the palms toward the front, which is very difficult because you have to keep the elbows up. The elbows should not go down when you do this movement. And just try to feel what is the information that your body is giving to you. So when all the fingers are together is Pataka. When they are like this with bent, it's Tripataka. So you can either stay with palm facing each other or facing front if you are able to. If you are not able to, just go back to the palms facing each other. And if you can do both, you can just do one way and the other way and feel what is the difference. Just remember to keep the elbows up all the time. And now we make the hands like this. Now they are not completely straight. And we'll do Kapota. So we're just going to bring the hands together. It's different from the Anjali that we have previously done, in which the hands are completely straight. Here we have this space between the hands. And that is very important because it gives a completely different sensation. You have this space for the energy between your hands. Feel what does that give to you. What is the information? And remember that your elbows are not loose, your arms are not bereft of energy, so you feel like your elbows always want to be up, but just feel the energy here. If you wish, you can close your eyes. Just keep the hands in front of your chest with this space between the hands. You can open the eyes and let the hands go. Now you are going to touch the tip of your thumb in the middle of your ring finger, in between these junctions. Just touch here and then touch with the other hand. Tip of the thumb in the middle of the ring finger. So we have these two fingers together and then thumbs touching. Just do this movement a few times. Now you are going to put your palms up, do this touching, and come back. Here as well, this is one of the Nritta Hasta we do. So this is the preparation so that you can learn how to do it. So just do this a few times. Now we go one side and then you just show the hands in Pataka. Touch and show the palms. Touch and show the palms. One side and touch. Now you are going to show the palms, but you are going to cross them and then open them, separating them from each other. Elbows always up. No, don't do like this because it doesn't look nice, doesn't feel nice as well. So touch, cross the hands, showing the palms in front of your chest, and then make them separate. Touch the other side, cross in front of your chest, separate. So this is mechanical movement, and with time you can bring this wave feeling. You can just let your body go with the movement. See what does it bring to you, but just do the movement properly, okay? Otherwise, whatever feeling comes, it will not make much sense because it will be just, conditioned by your mind. So you have to do the movement properly. This is one of the Nritta Hasta. You can practice many times. Okay, now we are going to hide the thumb here in your palm. These three fingers will be together, very much together and completely straight, and then the small one will just pop out like this. Okay, so you do like this, 90 degrees, and hide the thumb. Don't let anybody see your thumb now, okay? Like this. We call this Chatura Hasta. Chatura means 4 because only 4 fingers can be seen. So in this position, elbows up, palms facing you, you start doing a small wave, like swinging. So both hands are going to the same side. See, it's like the tip of the fingers are always pointing to the same side. Palms are turning to the same side. So we are rolling the wrist before with, elbows up. So that's what we want to do here. And then little by little, you can start, working with these movements in a more natural way, feeling like a wave, like a swing, something very soft. So you can add a little bit of the movement of the arms as far as you don't let your elbows go down, but let the movement go to your entire body. If it's the first time, maybe it will not be very graceful, but you have to keep practicing. This is another Nritta Hasta. Actually, it's the same Nritta Hasta that we did before, but in 2 different visions. So one researcher made that this movement like in the first way we did, and the other understands this movement like this. So these are 2 different interpretations for the same Nritta Hasta. So one is touch, cross and open, and the other is just this swing. And you can then do both. And feel what does it bring to you. Each of them have, similar energy of swinging and waving, but it's different. So we can also do this standing, because then we can feel the entire body and what is the sensation that it gives to the entire body. That will also be different. So just combine the 2 movements. You can also put some nice song and just do this many times. Now we are going to work with the head a little bit, going down. Stay there, feel your neck, feel the head hanging. Sometimes when we do any arm movements, we might get some tension in the neck. So now we just get rid of that. Stay there breathing. What does this position bring to you? What is the sensation it brings to you? Bring the head now up and down. Up and down. Keep doing this movement while you are breathing. Always trying to have some perception of the sensation. Now look completely to the side. Try to feel that your chin is exactly over your shoulder. Don't look just to the corner. Take the head completely to the side, not back also. It's really side. And just stay there, feeling the stretch in the neck, and don't forget to breathe. Sometimes we feel very anxious and it's difficult to keep one position for a long time, but this is very important because otherwise we don't give the time for the body to really feel what it is like to be in that position. So now you can turn to the other side. Sometimes one side is different from the other. One side you can go more, the other side you can go less. Just try to feel if there is any difference, and even if you have some inner sensation that differs from, one side from another, and deal with any anxiety, any discomfort that you might feel to keep one position. Don't fight against that. Just let your body really dive into that position and be open to feel whatever it brings. Sometimes many different sensations come also. Now we just take the head to one side and the other. Slowly, once you reach the complete side position, you go to the next one, to the other side. Don't stop in the corners, just take completely to the side. And now a little faster. Think about the bones, how they are moving, and the muscles are giving all the support. And now very fast, so it becomes like a small movement. What are the different sensations that these different ranges and different speeds give to you? Now from one side you will make a full turn and bring it back. So it's like a circle. It will go front and then will come back to the side, completely to the side. Take your chin very much in front to make this half circle. Nice. Okay, so now just take a breath and get ready to the eyebrows. You just open the eyelids, put the eyebrows up, and stay in that position. You don't need to create any story, nothing like that. Just work with the muscles, and the muscles will give you some sensation. Eyes open wide and eyebrows up. And don't stop breathing. And now you'll do the opposite with the eyebrows. You're putting the eyebrows up. Now you're going to bring them down, like if you want to unite the eyebrows in the center, close to your nose. No need to remember anything, to create any story, to, no need to go into these kind of things. You just do the position, and your body will give you different sensations, different information. You don't need to move the rest of your face, like the lips, nothing like that. But of course, you don't have also to try to be completely frozen, naturally. A little bit of something else is going to also feel the reverberation of what you are doing with the eyebrows. Relax. So we worked a little bit on the eyebrows, take a breath, and now we will go up and slowly let them go down. Up, slowly go down. Up, slowly go down. How does it make you feel? What are the sensations? Just keep doing that movement, always breathing. Very good. Relax. You can even, put your hands all over your face and relax the muscles so that you can go to the next movement. Now we are going to use the eyes. Try not to go up nor down. Try to keep the eyes completely to the side. Usually when we do this, the eyes go to the up corner or down corner. Don't let it happen. Just go completely to the side. Keep the eyes open. It doesn't have to be open wide, just keep it natural. Eyelids are natural. And see, what does it bring to you? What is the information it brings to your body, to your mind? What are the sensations? Don't forget to breathe. No anxiety, just stay there. You have nothing else to do now. And okay, look in front, and we'll do the other side. Maybe changing the side can bring you different sensations. Maybe when you look to one side you feel something, you have some perception, and then to the other side it can bring a completely different feeling. And you don't need to feel something. If you don't feel anything, like it's just my eyes moving, that's also fine. You don't have to force anything. You just have to be open. That's all. You're not forcing any feeling. You're not provoking any feeling. You're also not stopping any feeling. So now we go to one side and another. Don't look down, okay? And try not to look up also. Just one side and the other. And try to see there's a line in front of you. And try to look at that line. Try not to blink in between sides. Usually when the line comes in front, people blink. Don't blink all the time. Try to keep your eyes looking at this line. Nice. Okay, so relax, breathe. Okay, now eyelids open wide. First we were thinking more on the eyebrows. Now we are focusing more on the eyelids. So you don't have to put the eyebrows up, but naturally, most probably it's going to happen. But your focus, your attention, your energy are all on your eyelids. Remember to breathe and to sit properly and to just be open. Okay, relax. Now you are going to open wide and let it close slowly. Open and slowly let it close. Very good. Now we will open slowly also, which is more difficult. Open slowly, close slowly. Open slowly, close slowly. It's super difficult to control for most people, so just try to open very slowly and then try to close very slowly. Usually also we start slowly, then start speeding up. Try not to do that. Remember to breathe. Just keep opening and close everything very slowly. Don't mind much about what the eyes are doing, because the eyeballs are like, oh my god, it's closing or it's opening, what should I do? Just, let things happen naturally. Very good. Relax. Now we'll do the lips. So you're going to give this smile just like we did downwards. And then you're going to suck your lips inside between your teeth. And keep your lips like that. You are bringing them inside. This definitely should bring some sensation. Keep breathing. Don't let it go. Keep like that. Usually we do so many exercises, but we forget about the face. So here we won't do that. Okay, now all fingers together, and this thumb will also be together, hands completely straight. You already know that hand position, and you just open the arms wide, palms facing front. Remember to keep everything connected. Put the arms up, hands up, facing front. And then you're going to kind of show your body, bringing the hands down. Again, palms facing front. And then you cross the hands over your chest. And remember, fingers are never open, hands are never relaxed. They are always with the fingers completely together and the thumb close to the rest of the hand. And feel, what does this position bring to you? What energy comes? There are many studies that show that the position you make with your body will make a difference in your mind and your psychological state. So what does it trigger on you? What is the sensation? What is the awareness it brings to you? What is the energy? Just be open to that. Don't need to create any story, nothing like that. Just be open to the sensation. Just be there with your body. And relax. Now, feet will be a little bit open. Bring the shoulders, keep the chest open, a little bit up. So be careful not to be like this, okay? Don't bring your shoulders. Now, we are just going to keep the shoulders where they are, and you are going to work only with the spine. So just let the chest sink in. Don't move the shoulders, okay? This is just work for your chest and your back. Your head can just go wherever it feels like. Most probably it will be a little bit down because it will go after the movement of the spine of the back. And feel what does being in that posture brings to you. What kind of energy, what kind of sensation. Don't forget about the rest of the body. Just make it some complete kind of posture in which only one part of the body is moving. We can say that is the chest, but that affects the entire body. And come back, and now you do the opposite. So be careful here, don't open your core. Just the chest will come up. It's not the shoulders, okay? It's not the belly, it's not the middle part of the back, it's just the chest. Again, head can go with this movement, and just feel now what is the sensation that this opposite position brings to you. And relax. Now go down and up, down and up. Usually people move the shoulders here. Don't move your shoulders. It's just the chest. You are not, showing this movement to anybody, so you don't have to force it to become something else or to make it very big. You have to feel it. You have to feel your chest coming in and out, okay? Now let's work with the side of the body. We have done this already before. So just try to stretch here and think as if there's a big ball here beside you, and you're going to roll over this ball. So even though you're coming this side, you will just feel that your leg is, holding your weight, but you'll think at the same time that it's a big movement because you are resting over that ball, that big ball. Feel that the hips, the bones of your hips are not disturbed by this, because this is not the movement of the hips. So you can see I am tilting toward one side, but I'm not compensating, taking my hip to the other side. You shouldn't feel any pain because you are not just, lying over your side. You are thinking about this big ball. Come back and do the same thing. Just grow and go over the ball in the other side. Feel your bones, your hip bone in the same side to which you're tilting. Feel the weight going directly to your foot, directly to the floor, but keep the hips in line. Be careful with the head. So here the chest is open. It's just a side movement, so your chest should not go in front. It's not chest movement here. The chest movement was before. Now we are just using the side of the body. And come back. Now we go one side and the other. You can keep the hands over your hips if it makes it easier for you. Always thinking about this big ball and always being careful that the hips are not moving to one side and the other. Just the upper side of the body is moving. This is called Natya. Okay, now bend a little bit the knees, make them relaxed. Feel that your bones are going, hip bones, they are in line, so they are going to go over this line. They are not going to go up and down. There is a line here, okay, and you just feel it goes to one side and you stay there. So at this point, if you are taking the hip to the right, you have to feel as if you're putting the right bone down and the left a little bit high, in the sense that if you don't do that, probably your right side will come up, and we don't want that to happen because we want the bones in a straight line. I'm keeping my hands open. This position is called dola. I'm keeping them open because I think that is easier. If you are, keeping hands somewhere else, it might confuse you to feel the movement. Just bring to the side, to the center, and then go to the other side, same thing. Don't let this hip come up, okay? So you have to keep this knee to the side where you are going. That knee has to be a little bit more bent than the other. You can make the experiment with the how much you are bending each knee and see how that affects the hip level. So our intention is always to keep in this movement, it's always to keep the hips in the same level. It will not always be like this, but for this movement, that's what we are trying to do. And come back to the center, and now we go to one side and the other. So if we do this, like bend and then unfold the knee, it will come up. So we have to keep both knees folded, and as you go to one side, that side should fold even more, okay? Otherwise this is going to happen. It's not like this, okay? You have to keep this this tension. So when you the hip go to one side, there is a tension in the body, an opposition. So it should not go and come up. It should come, you think that you're going to the side and down actually. So you have, it seems that you're just making your core, your belly very loose, but actually it's the opposite. You have to keep the core engaged. It's like a very great exercise. So all you want to do here is don't let your hip come up. Try as much as possible to make it straight. Okay, now we are going to bring the feet together and you are going to cross. So we put one heel up, bring the knee, crossing over one thigh over the other. And stay in that position. Again, I'm choosing to keep my arms like this. You see they are close to my body, but there's no tension. They are not completely straight. And the hands are further from the body than, you know, the armpits. So it's like a triangle, we can say, which also has a very interesting energy to the body. And see, try to feel what does this position bring to you. What is the sensation? These positions, they are aesthetically beautiful, but they also bring something. Now do with the other thigh over the one that was doing before. Remember to keep the chest facing front. Hips are also facing front. Just the thigh is covering the other. The heel of the thigh that is covering the other, it's up, completely up, not a little bit up, it's completely up. So when we talk about asanas in yoga, asanas are like a seat, right? But our body is not sitting. What is sitting is our mind. How does our mind sit in that position? Okay, now let's think again about the hips, and let's try to feel this movement in our joints. So we cover, again, heels are up, and you are going to make this movement in which you open this joint. So it's not, don't think about your knee or your leg or your foot. Just think about your hip joint. The joint of the hip with the thigh, okay? So cover one thigh and open. Cover one thigh and open. This we call valanam. So just cover, open. Cover, open. Chest is facing front. And you see the hips are not coming up and down. Again, I'm always keeping it in line. It's not a loose movement. It's a movement full of strength in the core. Okay, relax. Now we are going to turn the knees toward each other. So we make the feet a little bit more apart, and then we fold the knees. But in this way, knees are close, feet are apart, and the big toes are kind of turning toward each other. So feet are not toward the corner, they are not front, they are pointing toward each other. And then just feel how it is a completely different sensation compared to the other positions we are doing. What is the difference in making a movement or position in where the hips are opening? And what is the difference you feel when you are closing the thighs, bringing the knees together, closing the hips? Keep it engaged, okay? Don't lose your core. Sometimes when you do this kind of movement, we tend to lose the core. Now, again, keeping the knees together, same thing, but in a different position. So we are going to face front with the chest, but the feet are pointing toward the side. Let's open the arms, and then we are going to bend both knees again. So all the time you have to make this effort to keep the chest facing front as much as possible. Keep the core engaged. Knees and feet are completely toward the side. So these are different interpretations of this movement in which the knees should touch. The knees should be together. So one thing we did was facing front. Knees together, facing front. Now we have the knees together. They should be touching, okay? But it's one in front of the other. So one knee is touching the back of the other knee, and they are facing completely to the side, not corner, not front, while the chest wants to be facing front. So for that also, of course, you have to engage a lot the muscle of your core. And then we change to the other side. So again, check if your chest is facing front, if the knees are together, they shouldn't be separate. So see how close my feet are. And then I have to nicely bend the knees, don't let the hips go out. And I have to nicely fold the legs, because if I am too much straight because of the distance between one foot and the other, the knees are not going to touch. So it is necessary that we go down, and also keep the shoulders down, because sometimes we put tension in the shoulders. So the tension should not be in the shoulder, the tension should come from the core of the body. That is what is needed to keep a good posture, the hip coming inside a little bit, and the chest to the front. So it's like doing some abs workout, because you are, putting this effort to keep the chest facing front and the knee and the hips facing side. Now we are going to bring the heels together, but not too much together, not too much apart, like 2 fingers distance between each other. And we're going to open the thighs, open the knees, just like when we did this. So toes are facing the corners, more toward the side, but not completely to the side, a little bit to the corner. And we're going to fold the knees as much as you can. So be very careful not to do this, okay? You have to, not this also, because some people don't do this. Just try to feel this exactly point where there is a very specific point where you can feel the proper tension. So just come up and then go down. Okay, now we're going to focus completely on the downside of the body. So open the feet, go down. So we go up and down. Yes, go down, up, down, up. When you go down, go as much as you can. Otherwise, no point. And while you do so, you try to keep your back straight, etc. All these things you already know. Now, these feet are in the same as far from each other as the hip. And you're just keeping the posture properly. Just feel how it is to be in this standing position in which the feet are not completely close together. Toes are pointing front. They are not too much apart as well. They are exactly the same width of the hip bones. And just stay there. Looks very simple, but it's usually the most difficult thing, because you are always trying to do something, and simple positions, they are simple, but sometimes they are not easy to keep. And just keep breathing. Don't do anything with the arms, just keep them okay. Now we are going to bring one heel up and then the other heel up. That's all. You can keep the hands here and just do this movement, okay? So just bring up, really up. Toes should not lose contact with the floor. Just the hips are coming up and down. Oh, not hips, sorry, heels. Heels up and down. We call this Udgatita. Relax. Open a little bit. Toes pointing, corner. Then bring very, very little, one foot in front, and bend the knees. And then try to put the weight in this one. And this heel now will go up and down. So you can bring, here we don't want to keep the hips straight. We actually want to bring the weight here. And the head can tilt also to the same side. And the chest will go a little bit toward the opposite side, while we just make the same movement but only one foot. Both knees are bent. And then just bring heel up and down. Toes are never going to leave the floor. Now we'll bring back the foot, take the other little bit in front, bring the weight, tilt the head, and just go up and down. This is also an interpretation of Udgatita movement. Nice. Relax. Again, we are going to this position that we have done before. Now you're going to stretch your foot. So one leg is folded, other one, be careful not to do this, okay? So here you keep your core, don't let anything happen. Now you make a circle with this foot toward the corner, okay? So bring one foot, keep here straight, make a circle toward the corner, opposite corner. So go, make a circle, reach the corner, bring it back. See, the hips are always at the same level and chest is facing front. This is one of the bhumicharis. That is the way we can move, keeping both feet close to the floor. Now, after you do this, you are going to bring the foot close to you with the heel up. So straight, make the circle toward the corner, bend the leg, okay? This is called Sthitavarta. See, they are close to each other, okay? So when you bring, here chest is always front, and when you bring, this foot is going to stop in the middle of the other foot. Now you can bring a little bit the torso, don't fall like this. You have to keep the chest open. It can go just to the side, like that movement we did with the side of the body. So you can practice doing this. See that my hips are not going to the side, okay? So here I'm keeping everything straight and I'm not falling. So we did this movement before and that's why we practiced it so that we can use it now. Keep both legs, don't do like this, don't do too much. You just keep both legs folded. The chest come a little bit to the side. Now it will be straight again and we'll stop here. Torso toward the leg. Torso becomes straight while you're doing the circle and then you stop. Make your circle, see? Now you can look at the foot and here can tilt the head to the opposite side. Look at the foot, don't let the chest go. Tilt the head to the opposite side. Look at your foot. Look at your foot. See it making the circle. When you bring the foot, you can stop looking and tilt the head. So you can just let your hip sink like this. That means you have to think your weight is going down and this knee, don't do too much, okay? You should keep you can't do like this because you have to keep the core energy. But you can just go a little bit thinking about, pressing this waist, the waist and the hips to the floor, but keeping the tension, okay? Like you're sinking over the floor. Look at your foot, bring it, sink. Take the foot, look at it, and sink. Now you have to feel that you're sinking. Don't feel that you're falling, but feel that good sensation of energy, of kind of a tension, but in a good sense. In the sense that it has energy. And it's connecting you to the earth, because this is called Bhumi Chari. Bhumi Chari means that it's very much connected to Bhumi. Bhumi is the earth. See where my foot is stopping. It's not front, it's not back. It's in the middle of the other foot, okay? If you are not doing like that, please start doing. So you transfer the weight now, and you bring this foot to the middle of the foot. Now it's like this one got attracted. So first just throw the weight and bring one foot and let this foot go. So I'm making like drawing a V. Bring and make it away. In the middle, okay? Middle of the other foot. Don't do it in any other position. Just go down, also otherwise it's not going to work. So bring the foot. When the heel touches the other, it will go front. I mean, not front, corner. Bring the foot, let it go corner. And you see it's a small movement, right? And the foot is flat. It's slipping over, it's like it's slipping over the floor. It's not coming up, as you see. Don't go too much in front also. And the entire foot is touching the floor all the time, see? Bring it. And then you let it go again, and you open a little more. So transfer the weight. Bring the foot that is without the weight. Bring it corner. Transfer and bring the other one. And then it is as if this foot has kicked the other one a little bit further. Transfer. Bring. Let it go. And complete the movement. Transfer. Bring, go, and this one will kick the other in front. So you are making this draw here like a V. This will come and then the other one will go like a V. Transfer, bring, corner, the other comes after it and pushes it away, and then you open. So see, when this one comes, it will open. So one toe is facing corner, and this one will be facing side. Then again it will face corner while you transfer the weight, and you do the same thing. So when you stop, it will open to the side. Now it again will come to the corner so that you can transfer the weight, bring, and it will go, and then it's like kicking the one that is in front, open, corner, bring, and it will kick the other one. I'll come back so that you can see better. So we'll start down, bending the knees. This one will come, go front, the other will go after it, and then it will open. It will face a little bit corner, the other one will come, then it will open like this. So corner, bring, go to the V, and it will be kicked by the other and open. Corner, it's attracted to the one that is in front, and then it will just kick the one that is in front and make a V and open. So there are different variations we can do. We can just come and then straight kick the other one, or we can make a V and then be kicked. But see, all the time the movement is slow, and there is a lot of strength in my core. That is the main thing. So you go down, bring, V, come, kick, open, corner, and bring, and so on. You can keep the hand here also, the right hand in your belly button, because it will help you to feel the strength. Then you can even take a little bit now the hips. You can sink when you open the foot to the side. You can make this movement with the hip, head will tilt to the same side, and you can feel the transfer of the weight with your hand that is touching, it's just the fist hand, touching your belly button or a little bit above, not above, under that. But the core should always be there. Don't do this as a loose movement or it will not look nice and it will not be proper also. It will not bring what we want. Okay, so now we are going to do some Akashchari. That means that one leg is very much to the floor while the other one is going toward the sky. So we did this movement, remember? So we'll use this one, and we also did this movement. So we'll use both. Now we are going to bring, now both legs are folded, okay? So just do this first. Bring and bring. But now it's pointed foot, okay? Not in front, not in the back, but in the middle. The difference between this movement and the other one is that the foot will be completely pointed. And then we are going to come to the center and bring it up. Then open and bring it down. So come close, bring up, open, then it completely, okay? Don't let this happen. It has to be straight. Bring, up, open. When you bring your foot here, it has to touch your leg and your chest is facing front and your knee is going to open completely, and now the foot will still be touching the leg while it comes down, and then you put the foot. Now you bring the other one, chest in front, touching the leg, open completely, don't stop in the corner, touching the leg, it will come down, toes will touch the floor first, and then heel, you try to keep always the hips toward the front, and see one leg is completely folded, it's bent. Don't keep that leg straight because that would be wrong. And try to do this movement very slowly. You can bring the arms to the side, open, slowly you go. Now bring to the other side, chest in front, completely to the side, open completely. There is no hip movement here. Open, 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 and go down. See, my hip is not turning toward the side. I try to keep the hips facing front. Here, I don't put the hip up. The hip is in line. Open, 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 and go down. And relax. And thank you so much. Hands together, close to the chest.